Hello and welcome to Tabletop for One. Today I will be doing an unboxing of the 9 Nano games, or the Nano 9 games, done by Alban Viard and his company. And some of these are designed by Todd Sanders. And so this was delivered recently, came with 3 of the games, as well as the rulebook to combine all 3 into one big game. So we have Railways here is the first of the games, and they're all numbered here as well, with plans that looks like to make a total of 9 games, hence the Nano 9, or the 9 Nano games. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So Alban Viard made Railways. Alban Viard, of course, is of Clinic Deluxe fame and Small City Deluxe, which I believe fulfills in the next couple months. He also has done Tramways and Town Center, games that are very good. So if you like Alban Viard, you want to check out a lot of his games. He does such a good job. Todd Sanders has also done quite a few games. He's done Mr. Cabbagehead's Garden, Pulp Invasion, Pulp Detective, and others. And I happen to really like his art, so I'm happy to have his games in my collection. So both of them together did City Planner, and then Todd Sanders himself did Empire. And we'll go ahead and check these out one at a time. So right off the bat, we have the rulebook here for Empire Planners, which combines all 3 games together, and it tells you up here, C1, and it shows the 3 colors of the 3 games. And now it does say 2-player up here, but inside here, it actually has the solitaire rules, I believe towards the back here, yeah, solitaire game rules to explain how to set this up for solitaire. And I guess there's an AI or an automa that you're going to be building against in that. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside. All right, let's check out Railways. And so for Railways, we have the rule book here. And it shows the components, and we have the 8 map action cards, 1 tracking card, 9 cubes, and 9 dice. And the goal of the game is to create a railway network in 120 years by building rail links and new buildings and moving passengers, and earn as much profit as you can. A lot of this iconography you'll have seen in Tramways if you have played Tramways. And Alban Viard is very good at the transportation theme, railways, and that sort of thing. He's done quite a few maps for Age of Steam, so if you own that, you can get maps from him for that. All right, so this goes through the setup. Turn the page here. And the setup example, so it shows you kind of how to set it up there. Card anatomy, the phases of each turn, general rules, how to buy a complete link, how to build a building, and these building letter references here, again, common in his games. Red is, or R is for residential, green. L, red, is leisure. C, blue, is commercial. And I, yellow, is industrial. And then further explains how to move passengers, how to hire a rail worker, increase your capital, decrease pollution levels, add a passenger, upgrade a link, and then when the game ends. And there's also different objectives that you can play. You can choose one of these objectives. So, as you can see here, there's the ability to do the economist, score the highest profit possible in a given map. The mayor, move all passengers to their destinations. The train conductor, deliver passengers to all 4 building types, at least once. The engineer, build and upgrade all complete rail links on the map. And rail baron, any combination of objectives 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there's a reference on the back here, as well as a summary for the decades. All right, we have the components here. We have wooden cubes and the 9 dice here. And then we have the cards. These are oversized cards, of course. And look, check out the art on the back of that. Isn't that great? Wow, these look real nice. Nice and large. Be interesting to see how this plays out for sure. He's gonna line up. Yeah. And then on the other side, it has the action cards. Again, if you played Tramways, you'd recognize a lot of these actions. Here's the rest of them here. Feels very high quality, almost like a dry erase finish on these. So everything looks good. We'll go ahead and pack up Railways. Let's go on to City Planner. All right, City Planner. And so some of these icons you're going to recognize from Small City or Town Center and others. So to win, you have to have the most victory points in 8 rounds. There are 7 block cards, 2 city track cards, 9 dice, and 9 wooden cubes. 4 white, 4 black, and 1 red. This explains how to play, rolling the dice, passing a card, scoring all cards. So it has the town hall in the purple. Again, that'd be from Town Center. You got the green and blue, so residential or commercial, or well, they call them suburbs here. Parking lots in black, industrial in yellow, and offices in red in this one. Then it explains the turn end, the game end, and it gives you a scoring example. And other scoring examples. I think that this is the one I want to try first. Alright, so we have the 9 dice and the different cubes in here, the different colors. And then we have the cards. Let's check those out. Alright, they all have the same art back here. Let's look at the 2 scoring ones here. Alright, for the 2 different players. And then the block cards, showing the different kinds of the buildings and areas in the city. Looks very good. Looks enjoyable. I think I'm going to like this one. I think I'm going to choose this one first because it reminds me of Town Center, which was designed by Alban Viard. And Town Center is an excellent solo game if you like beat your own score, solo games, stacking blocks, and that sort of thing. It's just a very enjoyable experience and very challenging too. So now we have Empire as designed and art done by Todd Sanders. He did everything here. With Empire, at the turn of the century, build your solo industrial empire by constructing factories, hiring workers, producing goods, and selling them for a profit. How rich will you be when you retire? So the components include a central factory card, 6 building cards, and a market card. And then the year's profit card. It also has, looks like 9 dice again, 9 cubes again. Hence the 9 Nano theme going through. Probably 9 cards, right? I didn't even count the cards. Yeah, probably. Anyways, going on. The goal of the game is to create a solo manufacturing empire in 30 years, 15 turns, by building factories, producing capital, materials, commodities, and goods, and earn as much profit as you can. So it tells you how to set it up. It explains the phases of the turn, the anatomy of a building card, how to record your profit. Explains selling resources, hiring or moving workers, building buildings or triggering events. Placing building cards next to each other, how events affect the game state. Producing resources and or capital. And then your managers and how they affect the game. How to do your upkeep and record time passed. And then how the game ends. And then it explains the scoring range that you want to be. And it gives kind of some information about the various resources and the actions here. Alright, so let's check out. We got wooden components here with the brown wood coloring. And they all look pretty good. And then we have these cards. Alright, so we have the scoring card here, or the tracking and profit card. That's what it is. It's double-sided, A and B. So there's different things on the tracks, different events or whatever that happen depending on which side you choose. And then we have the market, also A or B, which adds the yellow resources on the B side, and on the A side it doesn't. And then we have these cards here. Building cards, flour mill, jam and marmalade works, textile mill, tool foundry, central factory, private bank, ship works. As well as these here, tea warehouse, soap works, paper mill, iron works, boot and shoe works, bacon factory, and central factory. Okay. Again, these are very high quality cards with what makes me wonder if it's a dry erase finish on there. And everything looks good. So there you have it. We have the 3 first games of the Nano 9 games from Alban Viard Studio Games. And these are designed by Todd Sanders and Alban Viard. Let me know if you back this and what you think of how it looks. If you played this, how's the gameplay? How do you like it? Which one did you play? If you are an Alban Viard fan or Todd Sanders fan, let me know what your favorite game from them is in the comments below. Otherwise, please like and subscribe to Tabletop for One if you like to see the content you see here. And I thank you very much for watching, and have a great night.